Good afternoon. Good afternoon to our audience. This is the Eagles Rugby Talk Show, and this is the show where we're going to interact with most of our players and their fans. And today we have a special guest in the house who will later introduce himself. But as before we proceed, go and subscribe to our YouTube channel and catch up with all the merchandise and everything that concerns Eagles Rugby. So today in the house we have Liam. Liam, please.
Before I actually proceed, as you see this merchandise, this shirt comes at 35 only. And obviously, when you get it, you obviously look nice, you look like me, like I'm looking, it's black, it comes in different sizes actually. Then don't forget to repair your shoes at companies and shoe bags and clinics.
Yeah, you can bring your shoes actually. Bring your shoes, bags, we repair them. It's our sponsor. Come and support our sponsor. It's part of supporting our team. So, Liam, who are you?
So yes, so who are you? It's actually a big question. It's deeper than that. But first of all, my name is actually Sewanya na Liam. Yeah, went to Namiyango. Yeah, played rugby there. But then one of the first things that I would have said actually, Christian, one of my core values, and a Christian, I always believe in God. And yeah. So it's come for Eagles Rugby.
So the name Liam is not just a shortcut, it's actually your name.
Yeah, it's actually my name. Many people will call you Liam, Riam, William, Diam. But actually Liam is my name. Yeah.
So how long did you play high school rugby? Since now you've left high school.
So actually played high school rugby like for 2 years. Yeah.
2 years from now?
No, when I was in high school, I was out an outside center. Yeah.
Then when you came to Eagles?
When I came to Eagles Rugby, I had to set up the scrummer position because yeah, it was really nice for it. I really wanted it and so I could fit in. Yeah.
So within your rugby career, when you were starting your rugby career, who was that player you always looked up for?
Okay,
I looked always on pitch.
Always on pitch. Was the opponent who was putting on my same number. I think I'd make sure I had to be the best starting on that field. If I was putting on 11, I had to be the best 11. So yeah.
So at the start, who was your role model, rugby player?
It was Semakula McMorris.
Semakula still exists?
Yeah, he still exists actually. Yeah, he became our coach actually. Yeah, he was a good player.
So still about you, Liam. Who has been the biggest influence in your life? You as Liam.
Me as me.
We're not talking about rugby, but your life.
My life has been my mom. Yeah.
Always.
Always. She has been there, always encouraging me, praying for me before matches. Yeah.
So at that point when you were starting rugby, what really inspired you to choose rugby? Because very many people at the beginning, they fear rugby.
Okay.
What made you go for rugby?
When you go to Namiyango, in rugby playing school, and so it's a single sex school, and I tried to look for a sport I could play. First of all, I wasn't that big, I was small. So then I look me in class. But I knew I wasn't weak, I had strength. So I went for rugby so that I could prove to my classmates that I'm actually stronger. Yeah.
So at that time, when you had just joined rugby, that means you said you joined rugby in Namiyango.
Yeah.
Which other sport were you participating in before joining rugby?
I was actually good at board games. I was a chess player actually.
You what?
Like playing chess. So I found scrum easy for me because I could literally think and solutions within a short time.
Okay, now Liam, let's first talk about Eagles. Who made that first contact to you to join Eagles?
It was Ochora Hunter. Yeah. Okay, we found us in Kamocha playing we had a touch session with one of my friends. He told us about the Eagles Rugby, what introduced the club to us. In one training session, he told us on Saturday you come for training. We went there. Then we found these guys who called us touch players. Banda watu touch. So this pride me like, these guys think we actually don't know rugby, but now we have to prove to them that we actually know rugby.
Yeah.
So which was the start. Yeah.
Liam, you were number 9 for Eagles. But what's that unique thing that makes you a unique player at Eagles?
I think it's my aggression. Yeah.
So what?
My aggression actually. I'm not giving up. Don't give up.
You don't give up.
Yeah. If someone breaks the line past me, I chase him down.
You go for him.
I go for him. When they score, they try together. Or he didn't score, they try.
So even if Kim J is coming, you stay there.
I stay there. From the field, I have a saying: the bigger they come, the harder they fall.
Okay. What's your day-to-day life like as a professional rugby player at Eagles Rugby?
Rugby player, most of that, like from work, obviously, down. Now, training begins at 5. So after work, it's just the right fitting. From work, you just come for training. I know I'm a rugby player, man. Anyone who loves rugby, to sweat, to kind of just like a stress reliever. Yeah.
What are those challenges you face as a professional rugby player?
I could say teammates not believing in me actually. So yeah, sometimes they do not believe in me. Until that moment that you prove to them that they're really good. So like you have to put something on the pitch so they can begin trusting you.
Yeah. Is there any moment you proved to everyone?
Yeah.
While playing for Eagles. Do you remember that match?
Yeah, I remember that match actually.
First tell us about that match.
Actually, it was the Stallions match. It's a recent one because when I came off, we finished the game. The game was very tight, but when I came on the pitch, I changed the game because we went to extra time, sudden death. I changed the game and we scored a try against the Stallions. And yes, we went for the final.
And you announced your presence.
Announced my presence.
So what are the biggest sacrifices you've made while pursuing your rugby goal?
Okay, in the start, when the beginning of the league, I had to choose between, because I got on a job, but it was very hectic. So I couldn't balance rugby and work, so I had to choose one. And the money that I was getting wasn't that enough. So I just said to just continue playing rugby as I keep on doing my other business gigs. And yeah.
So what do you think is the biggest misconception about you? What people really mistake you for?
I think when people see me on pitch, they think this is a big gap. This is where I can pass, which is actually the biggest mistake. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take a small commercial break, and when we return, we shall be continuing with our interview with Liam. Liam, what has been the most difficult decision you've made as a rugby player?
Rugby player. First. Okay, the thing about the hardest decision I've actually made was leaving work for rugby. Between work and rugby.
So you chose passion over money.
Yeah, because the money wasn't enough, and some of this I was getting money.
In the end, did it make you happy?
Yeah, it made me happy in the end.
And you're proud of the decision you made?
Yeah, and actually it was someone who's really good to me, who's really nice to me. do that decision, maybe take up that decision.
Are there those moments you felt like things are not going to work out? And how did you overcome that?
Those were moments when I was on the bench a lot and I was just stressed. You put in the work, you look for money, you come for training, you're not coordinating. I was like, did I take the wrong decision to make today? But then I was like, you know what, calm down. I had to first reset. There's always you have to reset. Anything not going well, you have to reset. It's a setback. Yeah, so I went back to my drawing board at home and I laid up new strategies.
You see, being number 9 at Eagles, that means you are the best to start, right?
Yeah.
Because we really choose the best guy to be on pitch. Tell me, being famous comes with pressure.
Yeah.
How do you handle that pressure?
Actually, me, I have this thing in my head. Control the environment. Don't let the environment around you control you. So when you have that mentality, trust me, just when the fame comes, you have to deal with it. You have to just be calm because being from scratch, fame just never came from nowhere. You weren't born famous. Yeah. At one point, you also an underdog. Then at this point, you're a top dog. So yeah.
Yeah, we always see you playing at the topmost level. What motivates you?
Yeah. My motivation is actually being on the same pitch with Casito actually. Yeah. I always look up to him. So I believe give a moment, maybe Eagles versus Cubs, I think then I'll meet him and
you really have a lengthy dialogue with him.
Yeah, with him.
So how do you handle negative feedback from the fans?
Fans will be fans. If fans. Fans, there are those fans who will always support you no matter what's happening. So then there are those fans who just there to disorganize because they're supporting their team that you're versing, right? But then those open second for me they just motivate me. When they speak bad, I know I'm doing something good actually that they don't want me to do. They don't use their mouths, they are harder than me too. But me was on pitch, give me the ball, think for the team, to score it. And in pitch, then the fans will get hurt.
True.
Yeah.
Who is your biggest rival?
The biggest rival. Yeah.
You don't see any challenger.
I don't see any challenger because where we have reached near as the club. We're just waiting for the top division and we see where we fall. Yeah.
So is there any disappointment you've received in rugby so far?
Not always. No.
So everything is moving on very well as planned?
Everything is moving on as planned.
So as a number 9, what gives you an advantage, that added advantage over other number 9s you play against?
It's my speed and the way I think. Yeah. I think faster. So someone who has come up than me, he has to think faster than me. He has to be able to think faster than me and better than me. Yeah.
So talking about scrum offs, you know Faf?
Yeah, I know Faf.
And who is the number 9 of All Blacks?
Aaron Smith.
So of the two, who is your best?
Obviously, I'll go with Aaron Smith.
Why?
Because he didn't do much, but he just does what he's supposed to do and makes the team win. Because you watch almost all Blacks games, you won't find him just running the ball, just stepping. He'll get the ball, spin the ball, go there, ball out, He's just always looking out for the team. Yeah.
So, what is your biggest achievement in rugby?
Biggest achievement. Okay, winning trophies with Eagles. When I first joined Eagles Rugby, I had no hopes. I was like, maybe it's just a journey. Maybe I'm just next.
You didn't see the vision.
I didn't see the vision because one of the players we had by that time, that's good. Yeah.
Look, when you walk into the Eagles offices and you look at those trophies, do you feel proud?
That's the best feeling you can ever have as a rugby player. Being one of I always feel proud because I was actually in those moments when we won the trophy. I actually on the field. Not like I was off the field though. I was on the field. put in the energy, put in the work, we delivered. So yeah.
There's that trophy that must be very iconic to you. Which one is it?
It's the playoffs trophy. We won the playoffs against Warriors. Yeah, like I told you, the bigger they come, the harder they fall.
Then
and me, I came with my own thing, strategy better than strength. So we had our own strategy, utilized it. Yeah, and obviously with our coach Edmond, who I refer as Pep.
So, who do you wish was watching you perform at every game?
My mother, actually. Yeah.
Your mom loves rugby.
Yeah, she loves it. I made her understand the game. So most times she's always trying to tell me to record myself, but I can't record myself because I'm on pitch.
No, we can do that. We shall be doing that for you on our behalf.
Yeah, but then it's something I wish she would be there in all my games.
You can actually tell her soon she'll be seeing you on TV, performing at a very, very high level.
Really?
Okay. Let's first talk about who is your tight friend at Eagles?
Eagles. Mugisha K. Yeah, our number 10 actually. Yeah.
Why do you think there's that bond you people have on pitch 9 and 10? How do you always look out for him? Do you just sense that he must be at this position at this time, or it just works out automatically?
Comes from our training session. Because most times we're always at the same team, and we've been playing rugby together from way back. Yeah, touch what. So I can just know that from here he's going to be here. And I put the ball, he's always there. It comes from the communication. We always talk. We share a lot with him actually. Yeah, come on.
Because if you're telling me you started playing rugby at Namiyango, that's A level, right?
Yeah.
So I'm very sure it's not a smooth journey to play rugby. You've had those setbacks.
Yeah.
So how did you overcome those setbacks?
In high school,
despite now being a very successful player now that you've qualified to the big league, those small setbacks, how did you manage to overcome them?
So you work. You have to put in the work. If you want something, if you really want something, you go for it. And if you're not working out, you have to first relax and you know what you're offering. In case like you want to play prop, and the other prop is, let's say he may be good at propping, but he didn't have ball carries. You go work on your ball carries, go work on your handles. Then when you come on, obviously my rugby life hasn't been that automatic. I just came and the number is yours there and then. You have to work for the number to go there, to get there actually and play there.
Okay, we're going to take a small commercial break. Don't forget to support company Shoe Bags Clinic here at Forest Mall and our sponsors, the background. And don't forget to get watches from Liam. He's a good guy. He's the plug.
Yeah. And don't forget,
when we come back, we shall be proceeding with our interview. We are back from that short commercial break, and please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's still a lot of content coming for you as we proceed with the interview. Liam, do you feel any pressure from fame?
No, I don't.
Are you famous?
I don't think I'm that famous, but I know I'm getting famous.
You're getting famous?
Yeah, I know I'm getting famous. Because whatever you do in life, someone is seeing. And when I'm on pitch, I know someone there is seeing. I always try to put in a little extra, something unique. Yeah.
If I'm to make you a brand ambassador, which company would you like to be part of if you're given that opportunity?
Like in Uganda or outside Uganda?
Let's start in Uganda. Let's even start with what's behind you.
What's behind me? Obviously, the company and companies, shoe bags and clinics.
Yeah. What about those watches?
My watches, obviously. I might be selling watches, so it's yeah.
So Eagles has had a very good story from the beginning. Which role have you played in that story?
It's been a good story from the beginning. Let me say that because there's a point. We had like I think I think there were 10 players only. We had to go for 7 because the introduction, we're like building our foundation. Kings Park, where we almost beat Monga at one point. Then we need to play legends, we messed up a lot. But then we opened a new chapter, new beginning, new players. And yeah, but by the time I wasn't participating much in that because of my size, and yeah, maybe I wasn't really that good player to begin playing for Eagles Rugby. Yeah.
You see, this story is very, 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 very long. You have those funny moments. Can you tell us those funny moments you've had at Eagles Rugby?
Funny moments I've had.
They should be. They should be. There, you can't lie to us. We know you. You can't lie. We know.
Okay,
one story like this.
During training sessions, actually, at the point, you know, my aggression, I'm always talkative on pitch. So there's this one player, he hit me, okay, he stabbed me, I sat down. So it was like, at last he has come down, so everyone was on. But
so I told you we know a lot because we keep seeing. So let's talk about your childhood life. What was it like?
My childhood life was just a stubborn person actually when I was young.
You look stubborn.
I was just stubborn, yeah.
What's the best advice you ever received from a family member?
Best advice. Like academics or just about life?
About life.
You know, when you're young and they tell about life, I think it's a joke. Okay, me I used to take it as a joke. Like my dad actually, my aunt, my dad used to call me like, you don't know Liam, you're strong. Like, you know, okay, me I'll just blush around that. I move on with life. Me I think about it's just maybe a little jazz way. Like maybe I'm stronger than you think actually. Because I like lifting tires. I had like a tire shop. I like participating in that tire lifting also. Trying, you know, like, I'm stronger than you think. I wouldn't mind about that, but until we grow up and realize that, I think it was the best advice I ever received.
I'm growing up. What has been the most challenging thing in your life as a child?
As a child, being belittled. Yeah.
How do you overcome that?
People think, this guy is just a joker. There's nothing good, there's nothing serious you're going to get from him. So that's why up now it just keeps on motivating me to, you know, to do things on beach, to just in life even. I want to set footprints. I want to leave footprints on this earth.
The dreams are big.
Yeah.
When you were very young, who was your role model?
I had no role models when I was young.
Did you go up there?
Okay, those people I just wanted to be like, but
okay, there's people you wanted to be like back then.
Back then, I wanted to be like this guy. What's his name? Mm, like a football actually. Yeah, Beckham. But then I did, so I feel like I would be like Beckham at a point. I like football. I was bad at football. I loved the game, but I was bad at it. But then like sometimes I like keeping my hair, trying to. You know, I had like pics of him, chilla. Mm.
As a child, how were you having fun? Like, which games were you playing as a child?
A child, man. You know,
Video games?
as a child, there are very many various games you could play that will make you that could just make you live.
Mama Netat.
Not family that I know. Because I also played that at a point with my cousins, what my
Oh,
family.
you are the kids of PlayStation, the generation of PlayStation.
Okay, I began PlayStation when I was on P5 there. Yeah, so I got the passion for it. And actually, right now I'm a gamer. Yeah, serious one. Yeah.
I can challenge you.
No. No. Until we get the pads and we begin playing, then you'll see.
So you said you're a gamer. Eh?
Yeah, I'm a gamer.
You play FIFA or
play FIFA,
racing,
Call of Duty, Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
So Xbox or PlayStation?
PlayStation guy. I mean, I'm really interested with Xbox. I really don't know what, but obviously, me, I'm used to the PlayStations, and yeah.
Why do you think PlayStation is better than Xbox?
Because of the graphics, and the pads are kind of light and they're not big. I've seen the Xbox pads are kind of big and me have small hands, man. They're not long enough to.
What's that biggest excuse those who have lost in FIFA always give?
The pad is not working. The pad is not working.
It's not kawa.
Not kawa. It's not kawa.
Do you know that? How do you feel after beating someone who has been beating you all day when you're playing FIFA?
You feel like on some the different planets.
You feel like Thanos
is somewhere else, my friend. Yeah, you know, someone come play, gives you 7, gives you 6. But you keep on playing game, you see the goals go reducing to 4, 3, 2, until you win by 1-0. Then you're like, I'm not playing FIFA again with you. You have to keep that winning streak.
Hey, that winning streak.
Play again, things mate. You stop playing him and you move on. Yeah.
Have you ever made any bad decisions in your life?
Yes.
That you regret?
Yes.
Which one?
Taking physics in A-level.
Shall come back after this commercial break. Welcome back from that small physics break. Now let's talk about, like Liam, let's talk about your family. Your family. How have they influenced your career?
Being supportive. Yeah, they've always supported me. I go for training, there is something they give me. Yeah, and always encouraging me.
Yeah. So very many parents actually fear when their kids are playing rugby. How did your parents take it in at first when you told them I'm now playing rugby?
At first took it as a joke. I just thought, I told them to time I was in Form 3, just laugh it off, and I would laugh it off because I didn't want them to refuse me to actually play it. So they always laugh, and they laugh, I laugh. But then until I grew up, reached A-level, and the song, got some beard, mask. Yeah.
Is there anything about your life that people don't know? And it's surprising.
Surprising. And really, I think people, no.
What are those family values you will try to instill in your children?
Prayer. and patience.
Prayer.
Yeah,
Mm.
trust me. Yeah, because even when we have reached at a point, we need the prayers. You know, every time when you're praying, I just begin praying for others also. Don't just put your requests to God. Wait for trophies came. Yeah.
So Liam, back then in school, how were you balancing rugby and books?
Who is actually the best? But to me, there's already a third term. That time I never involved in rugby, but first time we had to play. Second time we still play. Then third time we had to get serious because we had to get promoted. Mm.
Liam, since you've just left school,
Mm.
how were you people spending holidays? Because most of us back then in school used to be the time we link up, play maybe Super Fours, play sevens, go out for the parties. How is it done these days?
These days I don't know, but people still organize there is those matches.
Mm.
Yeah, let's say Saitanian Mukono people versing Namgongo people, something like that. So Namgongo would now also get our neighbors, the neighbors in Chisas, we also have to gain them Namgongo people
And then
to go to the Mukono people also,
you attack.
and we attack.
Liam, did you go for Sosh?
Actually, we never had source.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, our never had source
Why?
because of lockdown and that led us to focus.
Oh,
It
it was lockdown.
Yeah,
And
I
you
didn't
guys
think so. Just the administration, man. Okay, they're gonna academic systems. Just they think when someone is into books a lot, when you bring a girl around, you want to focus.
But will you focus?
No, there is time for everything. The Bible also says it in Ecclesiastes, verse something there. I forgot it. There's time for everything.
Actually, how does it feel to play when you have such fans? They're cheering your name, your name, your name.
It's among the best feelings a man could ever have. You get the ball and sewanya, then you make a small tackle, but it becomes different here in club rugby. Club rugby, whether you step the whole pitch, it's just a good player.
But still, they'll recognize you.
It's not recognized, but high school,
Eh.
small handoff, kids just want to even lay their shots down and you walk on them. I'm telling you, seriously, yeah.
So you mean there's that high school vibe that's a bit different from
So if rugby fan, rugby, follow high school rugby and our rugby. High school rugby has a lot of highlights and our rugby because ours is to script, but theirs is to win. Ours you have to follow a game plan, but for them, get the ball, hit, stool. If you don't stool anyone on pitch and you scrummer, you're a fake player. But scrummers also use their own highlights. Gets the ball instead of scoring a try, first hits this one, first go away.
But Liam, I think when you're playing rugby in high school, there's that small fame that comes. How many meals were you getting every week from the girls?
Actually, by the time I was, I reduced the number of girls I was with. So,
You were too loyal.
Yeah. But then from our friends, just
Did you get a big success card?
yes, I got the success card. Actually,
Very big.
Yeah, okay, not that big, but it was something nice. It was a gift actually.
Okay, back to rugby. How did you start rugby at Eagles?
Rugby, but by the time I started rugby, I was actually a fake player. Yes, there's this thing I was working on. I had to work on my tackling and getting more understanding the game a lot. When I reached club, the more we train, because by the time we used to train every day on a daily basis, lockdown. So when I reached school, I had this confidence. I mean, I play club rugby, and this is high school rugby.
These are kiddos.
No one is better than me on this field. Yeah.
Okay. How would you advise someone who is just joining rugby and is joining Eagles Rugby and is just like you, the way you were when you are joining Eagles Rugby? What's the best advice you can give to them so they can be like you?
I tell them not to give up and always push and always work. Like when I mean work, just do the right thing. Because when you join rugby and you see the starter is not doing push-ups, but for him is good at his thing, but feel good at nothing. You're like, me to let me just do two, let me chill with them, man, me have chill out. I just want the player to know, man, just keep on doing your thing and follow your dreams. Yeah.
How unique is Chitante Playground from other rugby stadiums?
After Chitante, when during training session, it's like a slaughterhouse. On game day, it becomes a nest. And you know what it's an Eagles nest. Yeah, they don't exactly. Yeah. Actually, great. If I'm comparing to that without actually a field, I think I could make it as the third. Yeah, actually a good field. Yeah, one of the best actually.
Have you faced any injuries so far in your career?
No, not really. No. I try to avoid that.
By training every day.
Yeah.
Tell us about your greatest achievement in sports.
Greatest achievement. Besides winning trophies, getting to the team. Getting the team is really hard.
Getting to Coach Edmond's team.
Coach Edmond's teams. When you get, like on game day, when the list comes out and that list, like yeah, because for him is not the type of coaches who like this guy is already like he's already a star player. Even though in training will still play. No, not at Eagles. You have to work for your number. You have to work for your place. Yeah.
There's a time you were racing with one of our managers. How did you feel?
Actually,
it was a race.
Before the race, if I can talk about manager, if you had this history,
yeah. Let's talk about that race. How did you feel?
I'm coming. You know this person who will tell you me in my days, my senior to a bit senior pose. But the strategy was give the ball to Arthur Company. And we beat them. I was in bare feet. I scored 7 tries. 7 tries. So he tells me let's race. If you try to beat me, you're off the team. So I'm like, someone needs to run like that. And he was informed to was beating senior foes with bare feet. And we're going to race with him. So I'm like, man, I have a lot to lose. For him, he had nothing to lose. Me, I had something to lose. But I'm like, the old broom, with nowhere where everything is in the house, but still remain in the corner.
Assured.
So we stepped up, and I took him. Then later on, I heard he wasn't where he was. He felt. We got him medication afterwards.
Okay. We shall come back after this commercial break. Welcome back from that commercial break. Yes, if I'm to tell you how that race went, that will be for another episode. But for now, yes, we're still in studios with our number 9, Liam. And Liam, let's talk about national rugby. It's everyone's dream to put on that jersey. Is it also your dream?
Yeah, it is my dream. Yeah.
Which number do you think is your number on that national team?
Obviously number 9, but I know I have to perfect and I have to be an arrow of a road. Yeah.
You followed up national team rugby. Can you tell me any 2 number 9s that you know that have been there that that no longer play right now? If you have any in your memory.
Not really. No. I know the current ones.
Who are the current ones?
Who's Aaron of the road. Yeah. And actually, I don't know why most times they don't take Wanyama, but yeah, Wanyama.
So-
I feel like me and Wanyama were like we should have been twins. There's something we share in common though.
What do you share in common with Wanyama Conrad?
Get into the player's head, get into the opponent's head.
Do you know who Wanyama is?
No Wanyama Conrad.
What do you think you share in common with Wanyama?
Get into the opponent's head.
No, let's talk about
Like,
their lifestyle.
their
Your
lifestyle.
lifestyle. Your lifestyle and his.
I don't think we share a lifestyle. Yeah.
If you are to meet Wanyama, what's the first question you would ask you?
First thing I would ask you, how does he make it? Yeah. Like how?
And he also ask you, how do you make it? What would you reply?
One day you'll ask me one time.
And what will be your reply?
I'll tell you how I've made it actually.
So Liam, so I'm putting you on a role as the national team coach. I'm just giving an assumption.
Okay.
What would your setup be like for the team? Let's start with 15s.
I give like a whole 15-man squad.
No. Anything you can see, you can put right. You as your strategy, the key players you would need for the 15s if you were the national team coach.
After 15 is not really good. I don't know because of the way they split up players. 7s players and 15s players. So you find like players who would have been fit in this 15's team actually this side. Yeah. Now like there's this hippos guy called Ochen. We really love that guy. He's a Grecian. You don't tell him if you're Kenyan or you're who, the way he bangs you. Yeah.
So do you love the national team jersey if you are given that opportunity to design? Because I see you love watches. That means really like you know something about fashion.
Yeah.
How would you design it like a national team jersey?
I'm not really
You
good.
can refer to any international jersey.
Okay, I won't refer to international jersey. Just I'll bring it home. The Impis jersey. Yeah. I don't know who designed it, but it really brings out that bring out the African print around it. Just really nice. Yeah, the graphics and
Okay.
Because then I feel how you gonna jerseys, planes. Yeah.
So let's talk. Let me ask you something very small. Where do you spend your weekends? If it's not rugby.
It's not rugby. But most of the weekends with my family. Yeah. Though
Playing
if it's family, is there chilling, just watching movies. Yeah.
So if you have to choose between a night in a club and a night on a trip, well, what would you choose?
A night on a trip.
You like traveling?
Yeah, I love traveling. A night in a club. Yeah, I may get beaten up over something. Maybe going for someone,
So do you love or loyalty? Which one do you choose?
Love or loyalty.
What do you prefer?
I think it's the same thing. Like,
no,
love.
Love and loyalty are different. If you're getting a girl, do you prefer the girl who loves you the most or the girl who is too loyal to you?
Who's loyal to me? Yeah. Because by the time she's loyal to me, that means she loves me. Yeah.
Okay. If she's loyal, do you want her thick or slim?
I always want them slim. I don't want thick. Love dominance, so.
So if she's slim, do you want her tall or short?
Height doesn't matter to me, tall or short.
Okay, if she's short or tall, do you consider when you were at first sight, do you consider the face or the body?
I consider the face.
So the rest they matter, it's face.
Face, my friend. When you wake up in the morning, the first thing you see.
Face.
Face.
What's your biggest red flag in a person, especially women? You're like, this character, no, I can't entertain.
having a male bestie. So no, I cannot.
That's a red flag.
I cannot. Yeah, there is something behind that thing.
Actually, the next thing I'm asking you, would you be comfortable if your girl has a male bestie?
No. Because I'm very sure every man, and okay, you know, women, when you're friend to a girl, the first thing you ever think of is
speak for yourself.
Okay, I'm speaking to myself.
For yourself.
For myself.
I
wouldn't want it because I know what women think. Yeah. So I wouldn't want how to have a male bestie. So I'm not the one point it gets close and I'm not there then.
So Liam, when you slide into a DM, how long do you think a talking stage should last before you get straight to the point?
It depends what you're looking for, by the way. If you're looking for life, 2 days are enough.
2 days, 48 hours.
48 hours are enough to
set you.
Yeah. With a green light, a red light.
Are you in a relationship?
Yeah.
Loyal guy. So if I'm to give you 1 million Uganda shillings cash, or tell you to have a dinner with Museveni, which one would you choose?
Obviously, I would have a dinner with Museveni because I know Museveni will open up doors for me. It's 1 million, I will just spend it.
So between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, whom do you prefer?
Go with Cardi B.
Why?
Because Nicki shit is too much. Okay, sometimes it's just too much.
Shiba or Wininwaj?
I'll go with Shiba. Yeah.
Okay. Do you Magom or Filippo Courage?
Filippo Courage.
Let's first go for a commercial break. When we return, we shall be continuing with Liam. Welcome back. We are still with Liam. Liam paid us a visit today at our offices here at Forest Mall, and we are still having a small dialogue with him. Liam, do you think it's okay for a man, obviously when you're proposing, you take that knee? That's what the new culture dictates. But do you think it should come as a surprise? You kneel down to surprise her, or you first tell her before you surprise her with a proposal?
Better you first tell her because make surprise yet for her she
has different
intentions. Then you end up with quite to go.
Okay, whom are you backing to lift the rugby World Cup trophy?
The All Blacks. Yeah.
Who is your favorite All Blacks player?
Rico Yohane.
Okay. What about Barrett?
Barrett. I feel Barrett is
overrated.
Just overrated. Though Jody is better than Bowden, but Bowden is should first stay there.
Okay. In your opinion, who was the most valuable player in 2023 Nile Special Rugby Premier League? Last season, the concluded season.
Last season.
If you followed it, you must be actually you followed it.
I did follow it. Okay, what school last year? Yeah, when books.
In Eagles, whom would you vote for MVP?
MVP. Okay, so Julius Perez, yeah. Julius. Yeah, he's a very good player, hardworking, committed.
Which kind of music do you listen to?
I listen to not everything, but more of country music and
yeah. give me one name of a country musician?
This one, okay, what many of you guys know? Gambler. Is it Gambler? No. Gambler. Kenny Rogers, yeah.
You see, in every team has that one player you very sure can get the job done. So in the Eagles rugby team, which player do you know that if the ball gets to this man, if it's to hit, he will hit. If it's to step, he will step.
That's Donka.
Donka.
Donka. That guy is, well, I think we have three of them who are like him. And they're blessed to have them on our team. Yeah.
If it was not rugby, which other sport would you be playing right now? Professional.
There's no game. There's no sport. Yeah. Because even chess, I wasn't that good at chess back in those days. Yeah.
Can you challenge Mugi at kicking?
Kicking? You always challenge that pitch. I can't.
No, kicking.
I can.
Converting.
Converting.
We call for kicking challenge.
Kicking challenge.
Do you think you can beat Mugi?
I can. There's no remorse.
So, what are your short and long-term goals as a professional rugby player?
My long-term goal.
What is that goal you look up to as a rugby player in Uganda?
Winning the top division. Yeah, with Eagles Rugby. Let me not see it right now.
First, we are seeing it.
We are seeing it.
We told them.
We shall remind them.
Let me first ask you. You say, do you listen to African music?
Yeah, I listen to African music.
Like African music?
Yes, some.
So, Burna or Davido?
I'll go with Burna Boy.
Why?
Because his music is nice.
It's nice.
African giant.
On this African continent, which team would you play for if it's not outside Uganda? Which team would you play for outside Uganda?
Outside
rugby
in Africa. I'd want to be part of that South African team.
No, the club in South Africa.
The club outside. I can go to our neighbors here. Kenyan, yeah. So that team, they call themselves
Cabra.
Huh?
Cabras.
Yeah.
So, what are your retirement plans from the sporting game when you know it's time to retire? To retire from rugby, just like Michael Korach.
Just continue up with my career. You know, being an architect.
You're an architect, actually.
Yeah. I'm an architect right now.
We have challenged you to design for us the stadium for Eagles Rugby. Did you take on that challenge?
This is one of my dreams, actually. My career side, building rugby stadium. Because our rugby stadium, like pitches, I don't know, they're training grounds, actually. Yeah.
So,
now we need the rugby stadium. So we can also have those big matches. Yeah.
What has coach played? Which role has coach played in your professional rugby career?
Coach Edmond played a big role. Because he always let you know that you're not good enough, and he always tell you what to work on. Yeah, he always send me videos. He will be motivating actually. Yeah. You also keep on going, keep on doing the right thing until.
So, how do you give back to the community that has already supported you?
What do I give back?
How do you give back?
How do I give back? Actually, we are helping out with this rugby foundation, the rugby foundation, rugby academy at Chitanti. The rugby foundation where we help out the children who are disadvantaged, who can't really make up the school fees. Yeah. Then the rugby academy, training the kids how to play rugby, letting them know about the game. Yeah.
When are these campaigns normally held, especially for people who are watching this and would love to contribute towards the foundation?
Right now, it's on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah. When those kids are out after their classes, they come for training and yeah, we help them out.
So what do you normally tell these kids? Because they always look up to you like, yo, Liam, Liam, Liam. You tell them to keep up the fight?
Okay, these kids are like our, should I say, like our fans who know us because they see us during training sessions. So they know what you can do. They know who the strongest one is. They know who the funny one is on pitch. But they're really nice children actually. So what to tell them? Yes, when I was really young, it's like you can't tell them more, a lot about rugby. Yes, have fun with them, play with them, having touch sessions with them. Yeah, I really love touch a lot.
Which legacy do you want to leave behind as a professional rugby player?
Rugby player. As a man of my size, I want to make the national team. Yeah, giving hope to all those small rugby players out there. Yeah, that they can also make it to the top level.
So we've come to the end of our interview, but I'm giving you the rest of the time to talk about the watches, and then you give your concluding remarks about Eagles Rugby.
Yeah, so about when you first begin with the watches actually. You can actually find me in town, find us in town actually. But I fix watches. Park that Park and Kadem Mall. Yeah, Park and Kadem Mall. We are there. They come around. The nice watches actually. Though we don't have those smart watches. Have these ones. Make you look classy. You know, all men. If you're a man and you want to look classy, you need such a watch with the black what? The black stripe, black stripes. Brown for work, black for dates. Yeah.
Last remarks as an Eagles player.
An Eagles player, don't
call upon our fans.
We call upon our fans. Talk about to get themselves this merchandise at 35,000 Ghana shillings. You want to look nice? You want to look like me? At 35 only. At 35.
Lastly, get yourself that shirt and earn yourself that discount when you come to company shoe bags clinic here at Forest Mall in Lugogo. Thank you for coming through, Liam. Touch best on pitch. Sign out.